spiritual message circle and the last one of this month, but not the last one, period. Just the last one of this month of August. So here we are. We have arrived, gone through another month already. But today is the new moon, the new moon in Virgo. So, what kind of energy can we expect from this new moon? Reliable, warm, resourceful. We can ask the deep questions before making any decisions. Enjoy a solo date to your favorite place because you got to, like yourself and love yourself to go on that solo date. Declutter and arrange your space to welcome in new opportunities, which I think is ongoing. The decluttering. So, hello, Kate. Hello, Kim. Hello, Anthony. Oh my goodness, we're just having fun. So we want to let everyone know too that yesterday, if you didn't catch it on Melissa's show yesterday, it's Goldylocks Productions' 7th anniversary. So we are wrapping up season 7, and season 8 begins Thursday, September 1st. So season 8 will be great. It's just going to keep getting better and better, right? So, yes, woohoo! So, how we work this spiritual message circle for those who may be watching for the first time and haven't commented yet. We want to welcome everyone, whether you're watching live on YouTube or on Rumble. So, yay! Hello, hello. So, for a donation this evening from all of us here, you just need to donate a minimum of $20 during this live show. So you can use the YouTube super chat or super stickers or via Venmo at Goldylocks Productions. And I'm just going to let that scroll so you can catch that on the bottom. You can catch it Goldylocks with a Y, all one word, Goldylocks Productions. You can send a Venmo or just do super chat or super sticker here. And we do have a couple people that have prepaid because you can do that as well. And so to get on the list, if you would like to join us this evening, you can go ahead and we're going to take everyone who makes their donation for the next half hour, but we do have to close it at some point and just read everyone that has donated. So we have Anna first, and then second is Anthony. All right. So, hello, Gigi. So nice to see you. Yay. Welcome, welcome. All right. Well, the energies are kicking because I'm burping already. Here we go. Gosh. Melissa, are you doing
that? I'm not saying anything. I got nothing. I'm not taking a blame.
Oh, come
the
on.
energy is very strong. Shall we open this circle? Shall we open to all the divine beings and all those beautiful guides and angels that want to be with us this evening? I guess I'm stepping in. You guys don't
I guess you are. Take it away, Melissa.
My beautiful beings out there, thank you so much for being here. As you join us into this beautiful circle of love, light, and miracles, you guys are being enlightened into your highest vibration, releasing and allowing anything that no longer serves you to stay in that highest vibration, and listening to the messages that will help you move forth with love, grace, and compassion for all in your hearts as we move forward. Many things are changing very rapidly in your lives, in your earth. You are all ready now. Pay attention, be observant, ask within your highest self if this is your truth, and walk in that with faith. Thank you.
Ooh,
beautiful.
Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
Amazing.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, make sure that you wiggle your toes. Make sure you're grounded and back. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, so here we go. We will start. I mean, unless anyone else has anything that they would like to say before we get started.
No.
No? All right, ladies. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful lady. So here we go. We're gonna start with oh, Gigi's having technical difficulties. Just keep refreshing the page. It's just so much crazy internet stuff
You
going
could also try going to Rumble too,
on. Go to Rumble. Yes.
because this is on Rumble as well. So if you're
Yes.
having problems on YouTube, try over on Rumble.
Hold on. Let me before we start, let me go ahead and I'll post the link to Rumble in case anyone's having issues. You can hop on over there. I'll just post it here. Try Rumble if you're having technical difficulties on the YT. And all right, yes. All right, so here we go. We're going to get started, and Melissa is going to take it away for Anna.
All right. Thank you, Anna, for being here and wanting some beautiful messages today. So, I am getting a beautiful mountain lion for you today. And that mountain lion is telling me to tell you about stepping up and doing something about leadership. So, there's something that you are ready to take the lead on. Okay. And it's like they're showing me the lead on. Okay. So, it's time for you to take that lead. And when I tap into that more, I get more of your art, I get more of your words, I get more of your stories, and it's time for you to compress that all and put it into a little book. Okay. And if you need help, I'm sure Ruth can give you some headlines on how to do that because she's super fast at that. Like she's like magic. Okay. But it's like time for you to compress all those things and kind of put them together and I feel like that brings like a lot of relief to your heart. So it's following part of your passion. It's letting you be who you truly need to be in this time, in this place right now. So I'm going to leave that with you, Anna. Thank you.
Okay, Anna, I pulled two cards for you. The first one is Archangel Chamuel talking about a career transition. And I don't necessarily feel like this is something you're just going to go and quit whatever you're doing now, but I feel like this is something that that is very much about your soul purpose, very much about your entire being, reason for being here. And that is something you're going to kind of do on the side. And I feel like there's a lot of decisions ahead for you, and they're wanting you to think things through. Be very thorough in your thoughts. Feel how your decision would feel. Feel it inside your body because this is going to guide you to making the correct choices for yourself. Now, I hope that resonates with you, Anna.
Hello, Anna. I got the card Hidden Depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we become free. And as I'm tuning into you, I'm hearing that they want you to reach within and begin to heal what you feel that needs to be healed, because I feel like there's something that's still there that's holding you back a little bit. So that needs to be healed so that you can finally be free of this. So reach within the hidden depths of within and find what needs to be healed. And I also feel like there has been things that you've been manifesting, that you've been putting out there, and you've been setting this, and your patience is finally paid off, because I feel like that's going to be coming into fruition soon. So be open to your blessings that are coming. And I will leave that with you, Anna. Thank you.
It's throwing me off not having Robin here tonight. So, but we wish her well. She's doing she's an expo. It was all day. Hope that it was really a great one for you, Robin. So, all right, but we miss you, and Gayla too. Gayla has been busy. So these gals are working it during the day. Really long expos and fairs. So we know that we will be able to get full house one day. So, all right. So Anna. I'm using, actually, it's called the Moon Deck for this, since it's the new moon, and they like to have like these affirmations or what you need to focus on for this new moon, and it's the rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. So the rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. So just there's more of that deep breathing, and just when you're inhaling, breathing in, hold it just for 3 seconds. Then do 5 seconds, and do 7 seconds, but hold it because you're breathing in the source frequency of love. You want that to bounce around in your body first, right? So hold on to that, and then just release whatever's not for your highest and greatest on the exhale. Okay, so there you go. There you go. Oh, I see Anna's got some connection issues too. So yes, rewatch it to get Melissa, Ruth, and Sarah's messages, Anna. So all right now, let's make sure everything is good. All right. And of course, here we are now with our beautiful and lovely Carolyn.
I'm up. How are you doing, Ellen? So nice to have you with us tonight. Let's see. I was kind of getting the words pecan or peach pie. I'm not really sure which one it is. I also feel I have a creative woman here who's very artistic, and I think shares some of your love of art or drawing. If you would remember her, I don't know if this is an aunt. It feels like related to feels like knows dad, but I feel maybe sister-in-law kind of thing. So an aunt for you, kind of little on the I would say a little on the offbeat side, a little creative, little splashy kind of personality, life of the party kind of feeling. But I feel very artistic, very colorful around her, and she is encouraging you to do what you do best. She says, go in, the things that you see and the things that you are longing for. This is coming from her. Draw that, write that, and don't be embarrassed by what happens. I still get a frog prince with you, or an animated characters, or something about maybe children's books. So I don't know if that is a possibility for you, but that's what I feel. And I also want to say, I had two words also. I don't know if these apply to you, but Villa and Vienna. No, not Vienna. Venice. I think it was Venice. Kind of hard when words are going past. I have to grab them. So I don't know if those apply to you, if you would resonate with you. But I also feel as if 2023, the move, property, something like that is coming to fruition. I don't know if it already has, but I don't know what this is, but it feels very strong here, Anna. And let's see, what does Dad have to say? And I'm getting the song Sailing by Christopher Cross. So if you know how that goes, I used to love that song. I still do.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you're planning a cruise, you're planning a trip, going someplace where there's boating, but I wanted to give you that. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Oh, that was beautiful, beautiful messages, Anna. So sorry that you were having some internet connection. Internet issues. You can go back and watch everyone else's messages to you. Thank you, and then so I know that you heard mine and Carol Ann's. And so yes, and Gigi, we will get to you just in a moment. But I think it's great that you're trying to teach yourself how to meditate. And I purchased Reiki third eye chakra bracelet and amethyst crystal to put in my room. Those are great tools, and that's what they are, is tools. Remember, the power is within you, but they do help you in the energy field to stay focused, but the intention of what you want to focus on. I've been getting a lot of messages from nature, especially dragonflies, very random. That's great, Gigi, that you're connecting with nature. All right, so Anna, thank you, Carolyn. Beautiful messages. I will rewatch again. Well, thank you, Anna. We love and appreciate you. And so now we can go on to Anthony. Anthony.
Hey, Anthony. So glad you could be here. So, what I'm getting for you, my friend, is you are in they're calling it the sacred spiral. Okay. And this is your chance to be able to change things about your life if you so desire right now, because they're telling me there's choices that need to be made right now. And I see that you have the ability to move forward, but it's going to take communication. It's going to take honest with yourself. And it's also going to take you changing your words to be more positive, to create the life that you actually want to be living rather than settling for the one that you are living, if that makes sense. So it's time for you to dream outside that box while you're in this sacred spiral, because the energy is working with you. It's like magic, but you have to break out of your own box. That's your own power to find within you. And now is the time. So I will leave that with you, my friend.
And Archangel Michael wants you to know that you are safe. He is protecting you, your family, your loved ones, your home at all times. Know that you can always call on him for protection, for special protection. And he is always there to protect, love, and guide you. And they're wanting you to be of service to others. Do something to help someone else. I hope that resonates with you, Anthony.
Let me unmute myself. Hi, Anthony. I pulled the healing card for you. Sorry, I can't stop giggling now. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So, and as you can see above her, there's a beautiful rainbow. So renewal is on the horizon for you. So allow yourself to begin the renewal. Allow is what they keep saying really loudly into my ear. So allow. And I also see a tiger standing beside you. And this big, huge tiger. They want me to emphasize that. And this tiger brings you strength. It brings you courage. And the tiger is also strong in protecting you as well. And I also feel like you've been having a lot of self-doubt lately. And they're wanting you to release that. Get rid of it because it is not serving your highest and greatest good. So get rid of it. And you can also move mountains. All you have to do is have faith and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. I will leave that with you, Anthony. Thank you.
All right, so Anthony, this is perfect. It's right along with your dad's coming in, but I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. You need to unleash a little bit of that wildness. That wildness is action. Take some action. And all your father is saying tonight is just, Anthony, just do it. Just do it. But you have to make a motion. You have to do something now. Get out of your head and just do it. Just do it. So unleash your wildness. Your wildness is just doing that. Go for it. Do it. So short and sweet, but that's all he's got for tonight for you as far as just to do that. Just do it. And everything right now that you're getting from everyone just kind of supports that. So, all right, let's see. And I know Carol Ann's going to knock it out here. So here we go.
Hi, Anthony. So nice to have you with us tonight. You know, I get a lot of woodworking with you, Anthony. I know your father was very involved in designing or making things, but I get it with you as well. And it's going to happen, I feel like, within the next 6 months, going into 2023. And the reason being is financial, I think, but also because there's also a demand for it. So I want to let you know that that's happening. I feel like you doing some of the things that you learned from your dad or been handed down. So, and I see some framework. So you might be taking on other jobs, and you're hesitant because you don't want to rock the boat, excuse me, where you are. But I feel this is coming as a necessity. The demand is there and the money is there. So that's one thing. I also feel I have your mom here. I think your mom is passed. I'm being shown a picture of a lady with dark hair with a headband on, like a 60s kind of look. And so I don't know if you have a picture of her with a headband on, with her hair pulled back, kind of a little flippy. Very attractive gal. This is going back. And she has a way of speaking. She has an accent. Almost, I would say it's New York, but I don't think she's from New York. But she has like a Chicago, some kind of accent. I'm not quite sure what it is, but she speaks like in a your father saying she has her own dialect. So I don't know if she had her own words. She spoke her own language with you. She had words that nobody'd ever heard of before. She had a different way of speaking, but I kind of get that. So I hope that resonates with you. And they're like, I know you don't like to be pushed, because as soon as you tell Anthony you really need to do this, he puts the brakes on and takes a step back. But what's going to happen is there's going to be an opportunity is going to present itself. Maybe somebody needs help in a part-time business or something, but the dollars are there, and that's the deciding factor. That's going to be the deciding factor for a lot of us, I think, in the next year or so. So I hope that what I'm also getting, you have a lot of traits and a lot of skills, Anthony, that you're not using. Why not? Why not use that? Because they're worth money. Because a lot of people, your father is saying to you, a lot of people can't do what you do. He said a lot of people have too many paper degrees and no common sense. So I'm passing that on to you. I hope that makes sense.
Wow, that's great messages. Yes, yes. And that could be one of his grandmothers, because his mother is still.
His mother's still here. Oh, so it's his grandmother. Okay.
It's one of his grandmothers. Yeah, the way you described her is like, yeah, that's awesome. And so great messages. And Anthony said that today, when he went to the store, he was asked by a random person to help jump their car. I said, sure thing. And see, that's wonderful. That's great that you did that. And more of that, but also to, like Carol Ann said, you've got some big decisions to make, and I too see a change in job, but you can go anywhere and do anything. And so, but yeah, okay, there you go. Thank you, and we love and appreciate you, Anthony. We really do. And so I just want to say, welcome, Robert. Yay, thank you so much for tuning in. So this is the first time we're tuning in, and maybe I'll just take a moment here before we move on to Gigi, just to explain what's going on here. 2 Saturdays a month, we do what's called the Spiritual Message Circle, where all the show hosts here, or the ones available, I should say, because we have two that are not available this evening. With the show hosts here, we give those who donate $20 or more, they get a message from each and every one of us. So this is your first time, just sit back, enjoy, watch how everything's going. And if you want to participate, you can do so. Each of us, we have our own shows as well during the week. And usually 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Time is our shows, except for on Thursday, there is a 3 p.m. Eastern Time show as well. And these shows we do, service. This is our service, our mission is to help everyone. And so those shows, check, we appreciate tips during our shows too, but not like it's not okay, required to participate, not like the Spiritual Message Circle. So this is how this works. And so this is a great way to get a short, quick message from every one of us here. And this is a great opportunity for the price. $20 is a great deal to get messages from, how you, five this evening, five. So you can't go anywhere anymore, even to a fair, and seem like it, and get a message from one person for $20. So yay! So that just explains that. Trying to be really, really quick and short about that without going on. But we really appreciate you joining and tuning in, Robert. So thank you so much, and everyone else who is just watching maybe and hasn't commented yet. So we appreciate you all. All right. So Gigi, are you ready, hon? Are you ready for your messages? Because here we go.
Awesome. All right, Gigi. I love that you mentioned nature in the little chat over there, because nature is definitely coming up for you. Like, you're supposed to like look at everything into nature like with new eyes, because I feel like you're getting a new perspective on things and how things could have went or could have gone. There's the woulda, coulda, shoulda going on. I'm feeling that, but it's okay. You can correct correct the road moving forward is what I'm getting. You know what I mean? So it's like, now is time for you to pay attention to those things. And as far as meditation could be happen at any point in time. And what Tiffany said earlier about those being tools, that's exactly what they are. It's once you finally connect, you're going to be beyond any tool that you can use. You have to trust your inner guidance. Okay. And they're really bringing that forward really strongly right now. Trust your inner guidance. So, whatever it's telling you, if you need to lay down that day, lay down that day. You're trusting yourself by listening to that. If they want you to go sit outside and talk to the birds, go do that. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And listen, like, all right, what does that really mean? I feel like you're really going to open up a lot in the next 5 months. There's a lot of energy spiraling around you. There's a lot of healing that can take place, but it's generational. Okay. It's ancestral. It's like you're just like whipping it all up into like one little bottle. You know what I mean? So, but you have to stand in your power to be able to do it from this moment forward and trust your inner guidance. The GPS, I call it the God positioning sensor. Follow that. Thank you. I'll leave that with you.
Okay, Gigi. Archangel Haniel wants you to trust and follow that renewed passion in your life. I feel like it's in your love life, in the areas of your career, in the areas of your spirituality, in your whole entire life, in general. Um, and I feel like the more things that you're learning, it's sparking you even more and more and lighting that fire and that passion even more. So follow that and listen to your intuition. And I feel like you do have some um, questions or decisions that you're going to have to make, and they want you to think things through. But don't think them through with your mind. You have to feel them through your heart. That's the only way you're going to know what your true answer is, because you will be able to feel it in your body. You'll be able to feel it in every ounce of your body. So trust those feelings that you get, because they will not guide you in the wrong direction.
Hi, Gigi. I keep hearing the word gift. I'm not sure what gift they're talking about, but there's a gift that's on its way to you. They want you to know that. And also, I see you signing a document. It feels like an important document, kind of like a contract or something. So be ready for that. That's coming up for you, I feel. And I also have a squirrel that's stepping forward beside you. And squirrels, usually they're kind of running around, kind of crazy, but that's not what this is about. This is more about preparing yourself, because squirrels do a lot of preparing for winter. They're stocking up and getting ready for that. So they're wanting you to prepare for the winter months, because I feel like there's something big and new that's going to be coming up for you this winter, which is the card that I also pulled for you is Wait for Winter. During the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So continue putting those intentions out there for what you want to manifest for this winter, and also for now as well, especially with the new moon happening. So be sure to put those positive intentions out there and be prepared for this winter, because amazing, beautiful things are coming for you. Thank you, Gigi.
And so I'm glad that Sarah mentioned that winter, because here you go, and I love this too. It's and this is your affirmation for the new moon. I am of the earth and in harmony with nature. So right on, there's with the nature. But a lot of people is like, oh, go out earthing and it's fun. Sometimes, this spring, summer, and fall, we forget about earthing in the winter time. And sure, it's no one wants to go out barefoot in the snow, if you're in a place that has winter. But have indoor plants. Bring the outside inside. Have indoor plants. Have some lights to get you through the winter, and you can still connect. And you have the squirrels that come up. Squirrels are all year long. Squirrels are there, depending on where you live. And there's nature beings that and animals that love to show themselves all year long. So winter is very profound for you. I feel this is something that you're going to get like an aha. The light bulb's going to go off. Something just like falls into place. That's it. Things fall into place for you this winter. All right. So just enjoy this process. You're doing a lot of research. You said this is yeah. I'm in Chicago. Yeah, you get winter. Okay. So that's right. You are in Chicago. Yeah. So and it's a continue to do your research. Take what you can use and leave the rest, because the best research is inside. Go within. All right. And go within, because this is where source is. This is where God is. Of course, God's present in all of nature, and this is why it's so beautiful. It's that instant connection. It's that and so source God is present in every living being. And so you're gonna have a really, I feel, big of a life changing, now they're saying, in December. And you're gonna come to that all by yourself. You and your team of guides, your higher self. All right. And so there you go. And love and appreciate you, Gigi. And so now, who's gonna our home run queen here, Carol Ann's going to wrap this up for you.
Okay, Gigi, nice to see you, girl. The first thing I was getting for you is a cardinal. So I hope that resonates with you. I love cardinals, and it always means something to me. And so I'll let you decipher what that means for you. I also get skiing, and this would be like more towards the springtime, where it's still winter, like Colorado or somewhere they still have snow on the ground. And I don't see you like whipping down the slopes as much as I see you looking like a snow bunny, looking like $1,000,000 with your fur-lined boots and stomping around and by the lodge and drinking hot chocolate by the fire, that kind of feeling. But I feel like you're either with a gentleman or a group. So I feel like this is a trip, and you're just going for a change of pace. So it'd be more towards spring. I kind of get like a March, be like before ski season closes, like someplace cold, okay, colder than Chicago, someplace that still has snow. I also get with you, I have your grandfather here screwing those screws into the woodwork or to the stairs or to the wall. That's what he's doing. And I also have a ring here. I have someone presenting a ring for you. So if that is meaningful, they're showing me a ring here. I think there's a stone in it. And I'm not sure if it's male or female, but I feel like I am being shown a ring here you would be familiar with. They're also saying, I thought I was questioning the fact, would you have some metal in your body after this surgery? And I'm getting not enough to set off the alarms in the airport. So that's good. Okay. Because I've had that. I had pins in my knees, and that's, you stop the whole airport when you go through one of those things. Ding, 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 I don't know what they think that you have on you, but when they x-ray you, they'll see it. But I don't feel that with you. I feel like more of a different kind of material in there. And let's see what else we have. You're going to go. I feel like I can see swans on a beautiful lake this spring or summer, this coming spring or summer. Beautiful swans, and it's someplace that I don't know if it's around you or if this is on a trip. but I feel very serene and really connecting there. Oh, the other thing I was getting was being interviewed about your work. So you will be interviewed about your work. I don't know if it's for a magazine, a TV show, radio, but there is an interview for you on your books or on your work. Okay, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Beautiful, beautiful messages as always. And thank you so much, Gigi. We know we love and appreciate you. And so, oh, yes. Oh, wow. So the great, great validations. And for Carol Ann, I have a metal plate in my spine, no airport issues, they say.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. Wow. Wow. So it's always interesting.
Can I just say something? I was trying to turn off Anna's people and Anthony's people, and they won't allow me to do that. So, do I have a minute to throw out a couple of things?
Yes, absolutely. Go for it.
Okay. Anna, I get chapel with you and artwork. You're going to this chapel. Maybe this is the Villa Venice, whatever, in the future here, 2023, 2024. And you're going to this chapel for the artwork. So I'm supposed to tell you that. And for Anthony, I was getting one of those, I think it's called a lathe, where you're like skimming the wood planks, and it's like a long board thing with a, like this, and it's for refining the wood. I don't know if that makes sense. And the wood shavings come out the top. So I get that. And I also get this woman in an apron. I think it's the headband lady with meatballs. So I don't wonder if that resonates with you. She said, I didn't get to finish my sentence, she said. So I said, okay, I'm sorry. Let me see if I forgot anything else. Gigi, was it? Oh, and don't forget about the ring, Gigi. Did we get everybody? Anna, Anthony, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, only 3 signed up this evening.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got through everyone that had signed up so far. And so you still have, well, we'll do 10 more minutes if anyone else wants to join in on this. And on this, how this works, the Spiritual Message Circle, like I said, there's only twice a month of these where we all get together and give messages. So that's a $20 fee to participate. You can watch our shows for free all during the week. And this is just something that a lot that was requested from our viewers, and a lot of people love this. So there you go. It's a virtual fair, right? You go and you have everyone right here. So there we go. And hello, Linnell. Thank you for joining us as well. So yes.
I can give you validation on that, Carol Ann, because his grandmother, she made homemade meatballs every Wednesday for spaghetti dinners with the whole family. So
wow, every Wednesday. How nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he knows that's a wood lathe. Okay, I did say that right. Lathe, Lathe. Thank you. Thank you, Anthony.
Let me go back and catch up with some of these little comments here too. So, yep. Okay, so Anthony just said what what Sarah did. So Gigi, Melissa, this is from Gigi. I think you mentioned about God and GPS. I actually wrote in my book in the intro that God put me on my path. I just needed to turn on my GPS. Amazing. And Caroline, she'll look into that ring. And so you're so welcome, Gigi. We appreciate you. We love and appreciate you, and each and every one of you. And so it's just a wonderful space that we share. And so now we'll just give it a couple more minutes. I mean, if no one else wants to participate that way with a message, then that's fine. We still have like 15 minutes, and we can just share messages. Melissa.
Right. Yeah, I have a universal one that I'd like to share. And it happened after the Roberts came on. And I think it's so cute that they both are named Robert.
I know.
You know what I mean? So after the Roberts came on, there was a new message that was starting to happen as we were finishing up Gigi. And it's about stepping into the void. It's stepping into the unknown. And it's again about trusting your GPS. You know what I mean? Where is your God positioning sensor sending you now? And how can you be of the most help. So this is for everybody out there. It's almost like you're all got the key to be able to turn on this sensor that's been like either malfunctioning or not functioning or whatever, but it's time to turn that on so that we're all in like this same, like, you know, the lazy river. So we're all in the same flow that we need to be in to get where we need to go, so that everything kind of like moves along, but it helps everything get put into perspective for all of you, right? Because when we step outside of the norm into that void, right? Because that's where we come from. We come from the void, right? We come from nothingness, okay? But vastness of nothingness and everything at the same time. So it's about comprehending all of that as we move forward. And I know it might make your head spin a little bit, because it does mine as well. But, you know, we've been brought here for a higher purpose than our human can understand in this body, in this moment. So if we limit it to the humanness, then we're going to get stuck. So leave the humanness as it is, but allow your higher self to actually have activation within this body. So I'm going to leave that with all of you. Thank you.
It's beautiful, and that's absolutely. We're witnessing chaos and creation at the same time, spread out between 3D, 4D, 5D. All right, and it's yeah. Woo, we can look at it from all different angles. That's beautiful. So just like Melissa said, get in the lazy river and just go with the flow. Have a little
No
cocktail
resistance.
or something, a little drink with a little umbrella in there.
That's right. Or your little cup of tea or whatever it is that you enjoy. Just kind of like get into your natural flow, because that's where you're going to find that peace, right? It's like trying to find that peace is within. All the stuff around us can be all chaotic at once, and there's some people that thrive on that chaos. I don't deal with it anymore. I don't have the patience for it. I was like, I need peace in my life. And, you know, most of us have had enough chaos in our lives to amount for, you know, much more lifetimes than this one. You know what I mean? So let's get on with the peace part of it all. So find that within, so then we can all find peace together.
Oh yeah. That's what, like, just watching, observing is like, oh, that's so in the past. I'm so over that. It's just like, yeah, no.
That's like, that was so 2020.
Yeah, right. Well, 2020 really did give us clearer vision, didn't it?
It certainly did. You better
Definitely.
open your eyes.
All right, Caroline, what do you have, hon?
I was just thinking as Melissa was talking, the word that I got was resourceful. And I'm going to do another crystal ball gazing session and put it on my website for September. But the reason I'm bringing this up is I keep thinking things are going to be financially more stable 2023, 2024. And I'm getting that's not the case. I'm getting that we need to be, this is what's been happening the last couple of days to me. I'm getting, we need to be more resourceful. We need to, we have to be independent. We have to rely on ourselves more and maybe work as a community. You know, I'm getting that. If, you know, victory gardens are coming back into that kind of thing, and recycling and redoing and fixing. I think this applies to Anthony because he has so many skills. You know, he's just one of many. We have so many skills that we put on the back burner because we're trying to earn a living, raise a family, and do all this other stuff, not realizing that the skills that we possess, that we've accumulated, will also help us now financially. You know, it's okay to work 2 jobs. I did it for most of 12 years or 15 years I was here in Florida. And that's how I survived, you know. But I also learned a lot. I learned what I was capable of, and it brought me to doing this full time now. So, you know, don't feel that you have to give up one to do the other. God forbid we want that rent paying or that mortgage paying job still, but that extra cash that comes from either bartering your skill or selling something that you made is invaluable, you know. So I just want to pass that on. I hope that's helpful.
Oh yeah, it is very helpful. And I think we hear so many things down the wire depending on, so much information coming in, and you even hear like, oh, it's going to be a very harsh winter, stock up. You know,
A lot
isn't
of
that
earthquakes too. A lot of earthquakes coming.
but stocking up and preparing for the
Yes.
winter, isn't that what, let's go back to pioneering days.
Right.
Let's go
That's
back
what
to
harvest is. You harvest everything and then
let's
you store it for the winter.
not even back that far. Let's go back to my great grandparents, my grandparents. My grandparents did this. Canning, prepare for, make sure you have enough food for the winter,
Yes.
supplies, and go to farmers markets and buy a bunch of things. You can dehydrate things. You can can the produce, whatever. You can can it, dehydrate it, grind it down into a powder. This is what we've been doing for. I love beet powder in our shake. In my morning shake. And so we've been going to the farmers market every week buying a bunch of beets, putting them in a dehydrator, and then grind them down just in a coffee bean grinder, right? Just get them into a nice powder, and then put them in ball jars, and you know enough to get you through the winter. Things like that. That's just an example. Um, you know, Things that you should have dehydrators. It's really fun to learn. Oh wow. This is great. We do these things and maybe buy a little bit extra supplies, but let's also buy a little extra for our neighbors or anyone else who may need it. We all have neighbors around us that may need something. And that's getting us into that community mindset. I don't know who needs this yet. It's okay. I'm just going to have enough. And if somebody needs something, I'm not going to be greedy and selfish and go, then you can have it. It's all mine. I was like, sure, here, and and that's what we're going to do is take care of each other. Don't wait for any three-letter word agency come in or government or anything try to come in and take care of you. No, we got to do this ourselves. We have to come together.
So yes, so can I add to that? Because along with that, it's like it feeds off what Carolyn was saying about using your abilities and using your skills, right? So if you have a passion of refurnishing furniture to make it, that business, then that's what you're supposed to be doing now. You're not supposed to be working that 9 to 5 job that you hate anymore. Okay, that you're supposed to kick that shit to the curb, and you're supposed to go over to the passion side, okay, and start following your heart in that, right? And also that brings us back to community. Community creates unity, right? So we have local farmers, we have local cattle farmers, we got, whatever that vegetable is that's in your season in that time, and up north, man, I remember, oh my God, like my parents were into that. Like I had so much jam in the freezer. We would make jam at the strawberry jam that we would have that all winter. You know what I mean? So it's like people still do that, but I feel like more people prepare like that up north where they actually hunt the game, they actually put it in their freezer, they eat it all winter. I mean, I get really jealous when they're like in February they're going, "Oh, I'm having Venice stew tonight," or a Venice steak, and I'm like, oh, that stuff's so good. Not that everyone wants to eat that, but if you eat it just right, it's good. No shaming anybody. Okay,
No,
because there's
no, no,
no judgment. You know
no.
what I mean? Because it depends on where you're brought up, right? It's your upbringing too, the way that we were taught things. If you were brought up in a city, you know nothing about canning. You know to go to the grocery store and pick something up, right? But if you lived in the country where you actually had to throw hay bales or whatever, that's hard work. You had to work hard. In the city, you don't have to work that hard. So again, it depends on where you're brought up and what you think your necessities are.
Yeah, and even in rural areas, we grew up. I mean, we were outside a big city, but we weren't country either. But we always had a garden growing up. We always
Yes.
grew
Mhm.
food. We always did that. And my bonus dad was a hunter. But I think even then I knew I had a problem with animals. Eating animals. But um, and so I think this is a great comment here by Gigi. She says work-life balance, emotional balance, and that's true. That exactly, Gigi. So I'm gonna answer a question from Robert. Tiffany, I've seen three flashes of light recently. First one was white. Last one was blue. Could this mean my spirit guides are communicating with me? All right, all of us, we're going to answer this at the same time to Robert. Yes.
It's like, yes. It's gonna be like an echo. Yes.
Yes, right, like echo, echo. Yes, yes, yes. And so much. And
Wow, that just
who
brought a
do
lot
you
of
think is a
tears.
spirit guide? So, we have beautiful star beings, star families coming and getting our attention. Nature beings, of course, will do these flashes as well. The fairies, these flashes of light is just beautiful. Embrace it, whether it's from nature, from animals, from high density beings who are our ancestors too. They're our family, and so it's so beautiful. All these, but the spirit around us, and then just multi density. I can't see. I've lost the words because there's no words to describe it. It's just so high vibrational. It's beautiful.
It's all energy, and I'm on fire right now.
I'm on fire. Okay, so does Ruth want to say anything?
I do. It's just over the last week, I've had, and probably 2 weeks now, I've noticed on my show when I do messages that there's been a reoccurring theme of letting stuff go. Letting it go, move past it, anything that no longer serves you, whether it's relationships, food, whatever it is, you have to let it go so that you can move on in your life.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, Sarah, I know you got something.
I just know that, as we're ascending, we're going to be feeling and seeing more and more and more coming up, and just allowing yourself to experience this and allow is the main thing that I keep getting, is just allowing yourself to experience. So,
Yes.
And if you're not sure, just like that, ask somebody and then we can help you. That's what we're here for.
What happens when you allow is that expansion, right? We expand. When we allow, we expand. And so you're welcome, Robert. And so Gigi. So this time has gone by really, really fast. I just want to spend this last part here. There's many of you who are here like for the first time, like Robert, and others who are being very shy, very quiet, not saying anything. And I want to make sure that we properly introduce everyone that's here this evening. And so we're going to start with we'll start with Sarah on Monday nights. Sarah's show. Hold on, let me do this so I can highlight. Don't get mad at me, guys, okay? So here's Sarah. Sarah Graffia, her show on Monday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. They're all Eastern Time, by the way, our show time. So Golden Sunshine Healing Hour with Sarah Graffia, and her website, if you would like to look up her services, guess what it is? It's goldensunshinehealing.com. So be sure to catch her Mondays at 8 p.m. All right. And so then, see, we don't have Robin with us this evening. She's on Tuesday evenings, Robin's Cosmic Soul Food with Robin McGuire. And her website is Robin with a Y, robinscosmicsoulfood.com. All right. And then Wednesdays, we have Ruth Assaultman and the Transformational Soul. And guess what her website is? Oh, you were going to say Transformational Soul, weren't you?
I knew what it was.
I know. I know what it was. RuthSaltman.com. Yay. All right. And then Gayla is not with us either, and she is Thursday afternoons at 3 p.m. And it's the Guardian Connection. So that's a really great show to tune into. And her website is bluelotusalchemy.ca. She is in Canada. And then another Thursday evening at 8 is beautiful, lovely Caroline Carey. And her website is CarolineCarey.com. So, yes. I just wanted to introduce everyone here.
Thank you.
Don't forget Melissa.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Never forget Melissa. Melissa Parks and
Fridays.
I know. How could you forget Friday? No way. Not Friday. Friday.
Sorry, Friday.
Yeah. 8 p.m. And her website is, this is a get ya, I am melissaparks.com. So be sure to check out everyone's services, their websites, their services, but their shows. Watch their shows, check them out, see them in action. Of course, I am on Wednesday evenings. No, I'm not. I'm not on Wednesday.
No,
Sunday.
where are you? Let's bring
I'm on with Ruth. Yeah. No.
Where's Tiffany?
I don't even know what day this is. Okay, Sunday, tomorrow night, I'll be on 8 p.m. The Spiritual Insight. That's it. And my website is whitesagewoman.com. All right, so Sundays at 8. That's it. That's when I'm on. Ruth was probably nervous going, wait, what?
I was like,
I thought you were going to forget yourself.
I see I did. I was like spaced out. So anyway.
Your special guest.
yeah. Oh, so we have yes, and let me just say this too for next week. Next Friday, this is Labor Day weekend, the holiday in the United States. So Melissa's not having her show Friday because she has prior engagements. This is the Friday in September, so next Friday she won't have her show. Next Saturday we don't have anything, and because it's Labor Day weekend, I may take that Sunday off too. So be sure to catch me tomorrow at 8, and then we'll just all have a nice lazy river weekend for Labor Day.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you, Gigi. Thank you, everyone, so much. We appreciate each and every one of you. And so the next Spiritual Message Circle is September 10th. I'll go ahead and give you both dates in September. The Spiritual Message Circle is in September the 10th and the 24th. Okay. So the next one is September 10th. So we will see you then. And thank you again, beautiful ladies here and everyone watching. We appreciate each of you. And go in and just shine brightly. Shine your light out brightly. All right. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Soul Sisters. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
We hope you enjoyed this evening of loving, healing, and joyful messages. Mark your calendar now to participate in our next Spiritual Message Circle.